Bluebird, the path of the human spirit and the questions it raises. Spirituality. Where do I start? What is spirituality? This word has been associated with many things, from eating avocados to downward-facing dogs to some other utter madness. The topic is fascinating. Spirituality is the path of humans towards light. It is a path of curious and non-dogmatic exploration of the divine, whatever it means to you personally. Let me start with a little poem. Everything makes a path. Everything I do and know are all puzzle pieces, beautifully falling together like an intricate Persian rug under the feet of God. Whether you've considered yourself spiritual or not, your soul is on the path, and you can't avoid it even if you try. Spirituality is a conscious path, though. It means aligning your mind, spirit, and ideally your way of life with vibrational growth. I know, it's complicated. Let's try to dissect it. A couple of things can help define it. Spirituality is a path of ascension. Maria. 1. Existence of the divine, spirit, soul. Suppose spirituality is a conscious path of your spirit. To begin with, we should accept that spirit, or the divine in some form, exists. This means knowing there is more to our existence than just a physical body with an intellect. 2. A plan is there. Another point is randomness. Was the creation of the world, including the emergence of human consciousness, truly and fully random? Is our birth in a particular family, place, or circumstance random? Or has our soul chosen it with some purpose? 3. Giving power back to humans. Many religions have introduced the concept of the divine on the outside, creating our planet and introducing rules and scriptures. They also punish us for doing wrong things and reward us for doing good ones. Spirituality is the concept of the divine within each of us. Our divine energy guides and rewards us. Rather than the concept of an all-powerful God outside of us, the concept of the divine within is very empowering. We carry true wisdom within just by nature of having a soul. Our growth involves discovering and connecting to our souls more and more. 4. Responsibility. Accepting the power also means taking responsibility for all the events and situations in our lives. If we are gods in human bodies, it's us who create our lives and everything in them. There can be no space for judgment, complaining, victim mentality, and many other sub-divine ideas. There's also the law of attraction, which means we would not have attracted anything to which we are not a vibrational match in some ways. Looking at the state of the world today, this one makes me wonder. 6. Spirituality is an experience. You can't believe in spirituality. Spirituality is a knowing, a real, undeniable sensation of the divine. It comes through experiences and meditations rather than studying books. Spirituality is an experience of the wisdom within. It's not a belief. This makes it rather hard to explain, yet anyone with the experience would agree. 7. A unique path. The fun thing is that there can be many ways to follow your inner divinity. There's no one set of rules or a predefined path. There is a multitude of practices, meditations, and schools to explore. The end game is understanding the divine by going inwards and understanding yourself, whatever that means to you. Okay, sold an idea. Where do I start? The first step to spirituality is usually opening your heart. Our hearts are the energy centers that keep our divine essence in. Interestingly, our hearts are also our energetic being's most protected and closed-off paths. We have had so much heartache and trauma that we have put doors and walls around our hearts. We won't let anyone hurt us again. And this area is often a no-entry zone. It has made us efficient human beings who feel nothing, good or bad, and exist in a bit of a sleep state. This is why awakening usually comes with the opening of the heart. Once activated, the heart will start guiding you towards becoming a more realized soul. More on that later. How do we go about opening our hearts? I found some simple heart breathing techniques very powerful. You do some guided breathing focusing on your heart, and since your breath is your attention, it starts activating your heart. I cried a lot on that one. Parts work. All hearts have been broken. Parts work is what I found most effective for getting through the previous traumatic experiences and shifting the energy. There are tons of meditations on this. You can try Till Spawn or Maria. Inner child work. Most of us close our hearts for good in childhood. Crazy, isn't it? Have a look for meditations and practices for the inner child. Heart opening meditations. Many of them by different authors and many spiritual teachers. Water practices. Looking at the ocean and listening to crashing waves awakes the heart like nothing else. Finding a quiet space to listen to your feelings can also be a good start. In general, our feelings are pathways into our souls. Following them can be an interesting exercise of introspection and self-discovery. Whatever it means to you, consider giving it a try. No matter how strange spirituality sounds, it is quite fun to be on this path.